It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It's a Western Conference matchup as the Portland Trail Blazers come into town in this game. It's out on the road tomorrow as the Spurs wrap up this home stretch. And, of course, Vince Carter. He's a guy that will be sorely missed.
You know, what the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their younger players are ready to spread their wings and take on a little more responsibility. They're going to get more minutes for those guys and allow them to see a little more playing time.
Clearly a forward-thinking deal, you know, and even if his aren't the biggest shoes to fill, it still puts a lot of pressure on your young guys. And let's see if they're ready to fill that void.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Damian Lillard out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Evan Turner. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Davis in at the power forward. Portland shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the eight ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Here's Parker. Left side, Leonard. Can't hit. Now Portland takes it the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it. Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
And Lillard gets to Turner. Nurkic the pass to Turner. Screen by Nurkic. Off the pick. And he gets the bucket. Turner's got his first 2 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now, here's Parker. His last outing, he had 8 points. Green kicks to Parker. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And it's Turner off the drive. Hits it from about 6 feet away. Turner's got his second bucket. Here's Parker. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Aldridge dishes to Leonard. Aldridge kicks to Leonard. Lets it go from 11. Here's Lee. Out to Parker. Aldridge a screen. Parker passes to Aldridge. He used that pick just right.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Nurkic a screen on Parker. Lillard attacking. And Nurkic gets it to go.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against Minnesota.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
And that did make things relatively easy for him. You know, it's nice to get a win and not have to work too hard for it.
Really left alone that time.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Rebound, San Antonio. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the starters were extremely happy to get some rest and let the bench guys do the heavy lifting. Definitely a feel-good win for the team. You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control a team's transition.
Now, here's Lillard. A 24-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Back to Turner. Just 5 on the clock. Nurkic setting the pick for Turner. Can't make good off the screen.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now an update on Evan Turner from Doris Burke. And Doris, what'd you find out?
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Portland. He said the discomfort is coming from what looks like a bruised tailbone. If he were to miss some time, it would be a very tough loss for his team down the final stretch of this. Season. They're hoping that doesn't happen, guys.
All right, Doris, really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
Absolutely. I mean, his teammates want him back out there as much as he wants to be back out there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Lee dishes to Green. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Pau Gasol is checked in for San Antonio.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Turner against Leonard. Leonard with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Parker. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, Terry Stotts had a few moments to share with me. I asked him what they needed to key in on defensively, and he said, well, we've got to limit penetration by Tony Parker. He's really the, quote, head of the snake, and with his floater, he doesn't need to get all the way to the rim to score. It's crucial that we do our best to keep him outside the lane. Guys, that's no easy assignment. We'll see how much success they have defensively.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here is Davis. Coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Gasol with the...
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Now here's Barnes.
And they've had chances. To score inside, just unable to convert.
Yeah, you know, defense or not, good defense or not, those are shots you got to make. I mean, they're missing some easy ones.
Leonard kicks to him. Over to the wing. Here's Simmons. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Mills. Following the score by Damian Lillard.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Davis sets a screen. And Lillard kicks to Davis. Leonard with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Leonard's got the ball. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Sinks that one from the post. Leonard's got his first 2 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Lillard misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And there's the feed to Leonard. This all setting the pick for Leonard. Flees off the pick and hammers it home.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Turner passes to Lillard. To the inside. Here's Barnes. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Spurs leading by 7. Here's Mills. And it's good.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Evan Turner. Here's Lillard. Banked in off the glass. Lillard's got 6.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Here's Mills. Following the score by Damian Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good by Clark.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Davis sets a screen. Lillard attacking. Anderson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. McRae's checked in for the Trailblazers. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Harkless. To the inside. 6 to shoot. And now the fast break. Anderson with the ball. Got a piece of it. And Simmons kicks to Clark. Mills in the corner. Baseline jumper. And another basket for San Antonio.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
Passes it to McRae. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. And now Portland on the break. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now here's Anderson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Pass to Mills, a three ball. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to... bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Spurs up by 8. Live from the... And Spurs head coach Greg Popovich, very demanding. Throughout the years, he was hardest on his point guard, Tony Parker.
My first 3-4 years, it was tough sometimes.
Even though it seems like that was a very long time ago now, to hear Tony Parker talk about it now, it still sounds very fresh to him.
Did he acknowledge, Kevin, that he cried?
It sounds like it, yeah.
The game made him cry. That's one of the things fans forget about with professional athletes. No matter how successful they get, players never forget that pain and frustration or those other emotions they've gone through to help get them to where they are.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side out for them, the way they've swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
Or handball.
Yeah, either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Anderson is out there with David Lee. And it's Clark in at the 3 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And Shumpert kicks to Nurkic. Lee with the steal. To the paint. One-on-one here. No good from Clark.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
The pass to Green. And it's Clark in the corner. Parker outside. 5 on the clock. Lee sets a screen for Parker.
Lee with a solid kick that time.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's McCray. Great D that time from Green. Parker kicks to Clark, and he jams it with authority.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here and be shattered the backboard.
It's deflected. There's a good screen. Dishes it to Anderson. Over in the corner, Lee. And And the powerful one-handed slam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. And I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Turner's checked in for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard comes in for McCray. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Parker. Got a piece of it. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Tries it from 9. Jump shot is good that time. 6 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
The shot by Turner, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Lillard. San Antonio with the rebound. Lee's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Leonard has it in the corner. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. 6 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Hakeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. And endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
And Shumpert kicks to Barnes. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Lillard, finished off the break. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
San Antonio leading by 10. Parker outside. He dishes it to Aldridge. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Both free throws good from Aldridge.
We've seen LaMarcus Aldridge getting it done. He's got 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Down low, here's Turner, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Turner's got 6.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
For San Antonio, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Parker kicks to Lee. Feeds to Aldridge. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Now a timeout called by Portland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
San Antonio making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Green against Shumpert. Clock at 4. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. Leonard attacking, and that one is stuffed right through.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
And Shumpert kicks to Barnes. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Barnes has got 6.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Shumpert against Leonard. Shot on the way. Misses off the right iron. Trailblazers trail by 14. Here's Shumpert. Parker with the steal. Pass to Aldridge. He feeds it to Leonard. From 18 feet away. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. And that's 12 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Count that one. 10 points for Lillard.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Spurs leading by 14. Parker kicks to Aldridge. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And really keeping the ball hopping around there offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
A different look now for Portland. Ed Davis is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Richardson in for Iman Shumpert. And that one's good. Lillard's got 6 here in this quarter.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
Here's Gasol. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Gasol's got his first bucket in this one.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And it's Turner off the drive. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush. And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now Doris Burke has an update for us on Iman Shumpert. Doris, what's the news?
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Portland. Not what we wanted to hear, guys. It sounds like it's a very serious injury. If he were to miss significant time, it would really hurt this team that depends on him for so many things. Guys, time will tell.
Thanks, Doris. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound... encouraging.
It sure doesn't. I mean, that's a really hard blow there.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Anderson's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. McRae's checked in for Turner. Lillard dishes to Davis. Gasol with the steal. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. And it's Hart with the finish.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And he gets the bucket. Clark's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple. They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. They set the pick. Now the dish to Mills. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
17 seconds left in the first half of the game. 4 on the clock. Here's Simmons. Off target from 3-point range. 3-pointer, Lillard. He hits the shot at the very last second.
Goodness.
Woo!
The pressure on him in those circumstances was massive.
Oh, man. What pressure? You guys are over-exaggerating here. I mean, you can't rattle this guy no matter what the situation is.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's San Antonio opening up a huge gap. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Pau, tell us what have been the key aspects to how this team is playing so far through the first 2 quarters.
I just had to be aggressive from the beginning, take the shots that were there, come with the ball, we're being unselfish. We were defending better in the first quarter, and we were able to knock down the shots.
Pau, thank you for the time. Gentlemen, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He ended up with 17 points, 2 steals, and 1 assist. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio? Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
They're getting completely outworked on the glass.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway.
Here we go, San Antonio. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Leonard playing extremely well. He's got 17 points and 2 steals. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
On the floor for Portland. Davis is out there with Evan Turner. Then there's Iman Shumpert. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. Lillard against Parker. Lillard attacking. The rebound by the Spurs.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Kicks it to Nurkic. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Good D by Lee.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Ball's knocked loose. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
Lee kicks to Green. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. They set the pick. Great D that time from Davis. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Shumpert. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Shumpert's got 7.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Parker drives in, and the call will be against Tony Parker. That's foul number 2 for him.
You look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Barnes, screen on Green. Shumpert up top, guarded by Green. Parker against Lillard. It's rebounded by Leonard.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
The 19-foot shot, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Trailblazers trail by 21. Lillard with it. Connects on the open J. Lillard's got 19 points.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Parker passes to Lee. The wide open look here for Aldridge. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And Lillard kicks to Shumpert. Barnes, screen on Green. Shumpert dishes to Barnes. And another 3 for Portland.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Lee. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field. Trailblazers trail by 20. Now here's Shumpert. 7 points in the game. Parker with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio, and it's Green with the jam.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now now a timeout called by Portland.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
And the foul called on Daniel Green. And that'll be his third foul so far. On the wing, Shumpert, guarded by Green. Lee with the steal.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Well, it's simply been an awful quarter. I mean, terrible ball security. They've actually handled that thing like it's got leprosy. Take care of it.
Ouch. Leprosy.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
For Portland, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Some great play by Evan Turner tonight. 9 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Lillard outside. San Antonio with the rebound.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. Kevin, let's look at the Trailblazers to see how they're doing ranking-wise in the NBA. 5th in steals, 5th in fast break points. And they're in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. They've got some glass eaters on that squad.
And that ranking in the steals category, airtight perimeter defense, is one of the things that makes this team go. Their aggressiveness, for me, sets them apart.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Turner. And it's Richardson in for Iman Shumpert. Now Richardson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes passes to Nurkic. Here's Richardson. They get it again. Harkless. From down in the low post, it goes.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's Simmons. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Lillard attacking, and he gets it to go. Lillard's got 21 in the game.
You know, sometimes the best way to attack size is to go right at it.
Inside, Nurkic with the steal. Now, here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. Here is a peek at the teams that have dominated defensively in the paint since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Spurs.
Kevin, they've had a terrific inside game since the halfway point of the season, especially in terms of defense, because they've protected the paint and everybody's been on the same page. Lillard has been playing really well. 22 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Davis comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and McRae's subbed in for Harrison Barnes. And Simmons kicks to Mills. Sinks the triple. Mills has got 7 points.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Lillard dishes to Richardson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 3 from Mills. But they get it back. To the middle. Here's Clark. He's got 11. To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. Lillard outside. Richardson the pass to Lillard. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Over to the left wing. Rejected by Gasol. And they'll keep possession. 4 on the shot clock. Tries again. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 25 points in the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Gasol. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Spurs lead by 20.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
The feed now to Davis. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Mills with the steal. He kicks to Clark. And there's the lay-in. Clark's got 13.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Richardson kicks to Lillard. From 17 feet out, the shot misses. So the Spurs will take it the other way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
55 seconds left to play here in the third.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And good on the basket. Book it.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
To halt the run. Again, the miss by Lillard.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
All sorts of time. And Davis pulls it down.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Lillard dishes to Davis. Richardson kicks to Lillard. Here's Davis. San Antonio with the rebound. And here's Mills from the arc, and that's not going to go.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Spurs shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. They've got David Lee, D out there with Anderson, and it's Bertson at the small forward. That's the San Antonio foul.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
And that one misses. Trailblazers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. To the left wing. Puts it up from 17. And it's Noah Vonleh with the foul. That's his first foul. McRae has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Clark, the pass to Lee. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Harkless with it. Working on Anderson. Harkless with the bucket. Here's San Antonio now. Now Murray. There's a good screen. Anderson outside. Passes to Murray. Back to Anderson. And he jams it with authority.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Pass to McRae. It's blocked.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. at least as I look at it.
Knocks it loose. Harkless the pass to Terrell. Out to the wing. Barnes, who's checked in for Harkless.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
And Portland has possession. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Murray. There's the pass to Green. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
To the left side wing. Here's McCray. Banked in off the glass.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Murray the pass to Bertens. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Barnes. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
It's been a nice game for Barnes. He's got 11 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
San Antonio again missing. And for Portland, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Clock at 6. Here's McCray. No good off the back of the rim. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Dishes it to Oubre. And he's good on the 3-ball. And for Portland, they're shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. And here is Barnes. With the teardrop, they recover it. Second chance shot. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Lee. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
To the left side wing. Here's McCray, guarded by Green. And the shot no good from McCray.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Over in the corner, Lee. Here's Oubre. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
Back to Barnes. Lets it go from the wing. Offensive rebound. Vonleh's shot is good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now Murray passes it to Bertens from deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Barnes against Lee. And that one's good, Barnes.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Bertens from past the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor. The Spurs have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th. 8 of 12. Now the pass to Bertens. Oubre kicks to Murray. Portland grabs the miss. Vonleh's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to the right wing. Portland moving the ball around. There's the pick. 9 feet out. And off the front iron. And in it goes. 20 points for Barnes.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Murray kicks to Lee. He dishes it to Murray. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Oubre can't get it to go. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
San Antonio's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of this team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Reese Harkless comes in for Barnes. Good! And for Portland, their shooting in the 4th quarter has been efficient at 56%. Vonleh at the elbow. Over in the corner, Harkless. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
That was an excellent burst to the hoop for that throwdown. I mean, he's a laser beam, guys. Fast as light.
1:53 left in the 4th. Here's Simmons. Poked away. 5 to shoot. Rebound by Nurkic.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
McRae passes to Terrell. Out left to the wing. Uncovered. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
You're right, so it was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark could seem toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for David Lee. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Here's McRae. Six-second difference between shot and game plan.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
Feeds it to Harkless. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Free throw good. Nurkic. And so he hits both. Anderson with the ball. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on it. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Tony Parker. And, Tony, there was an intensity to the way this team played. Were you guys amped up?
We were motivated tonight. You know, today we want a mission. We want to make a statement.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, David Lee. Kenny, your thoughts?
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the...
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.